rebounds per ball game. They turn over the ball 17 times, but their defense is their bread and butter, and that's what they're going to try to do again here today, is that full court press and try to stop Mississippi Valley State. Let's take a look at the starting lineups for both teams. Mississippi Valley State comes in at 2-13 overall, 1-6 in conference play. At guard, a 5'7" junior from Atlanta, Georgia. Number 3, Kerrigan Johnson. At guard, a 5'6" senior from Memphis, Tennessee. Number 10, Ronnie Williams. At guard, a 5'8" senior from Nassau, Bahamas. Number 12, Anaya Moss. At forward, a 5'9" senior from Kankakee, Illinois. Number 15, Jasmine Elliott. And at center, a 6'2" senior from Tampa, Florida. Number 44, Sarah Moore. Head coach Ashley Walker in her 5th season with a overall record of 16 wins and 102 losses. Now for Southern University, comes in with an overall record of 6-10. They're 4-1 in conference play. At guard, a 5'8" senior from Amy, Louisiana. Number 3, Kayla Watson. At guard, a 5'6" senior from Compton, Alabama. Number 5, Nakia Kensey. At guard, a 5'6" junior from South David, Mississippi. Number 12, Tanisha Metcalf. At guard, a 5'8" senior from Ruston, Louisiana. Number 20, Amani McWayne. And at forward, a 6'1" junior from Fort Lauderdale, Florida. Number 44, Raven White. Carlos Funchen in his 4th season has an overall record of 55 wins, 48 losses. He's 43-14 in conference play. 43-14. Assistant coaches Jeremy Bonin, TJ Bew, and Marjorie Cotton. Valley will be in their green jerseys and green shorts with their white numerals and trimmed with red. Southern University will be in their white unis with their Columbia blue trimmed down the side and their gold numerals and Southern on their chest. Here we go. The tip of the ball will go to Southern University. Kensey's got the basketball. She has a layup try but missed it, and Valley comes down with it. Kensey had a good look at it, but she just couldn't get it to fall. And now she's going to create another turnover. Kensey's got the ball, gives it over to Amani McWayne. She scores. Amani McWayne is averaging right around 11 points per ball game. She leads the team in scoring, and Southern's off the board 2-0. Valley's got the basketball right now here at the F.G. Clark Activity Center on the campus of Southern University. Down low, missed it and could not get it to go. Number 44, Sarah Moore, dropped the handle of the ball. Tanisha Metcalf came up with it. Here's a 3-point shot in by Kayla Watson. Watson with a 3, and it's a 5-0 run. Southern University kicking it off in the right way. Down low again. Here's the layup, and this time it's in by Sarah Moore, number 44, the senior from Tampa, Florida. And here comes Tanisha Metcalf with the basketball. Bounce pass. Oh, she almost turned the ball over. Raven White was in a good spot. Ball will go to Valley on the tie-up, on the jump ball.
Devilettes basketball.
So the Devilettes will have the basketball. Down by the score, 5-2, 8:49 left to play. We're in the first quarter here at F.G. Clark Activity Center. And thinking about taking the shot was Jasmine Elliott. She didn't do it. Now she comes inside, and she's going to take that shot. Boy, that could work all day. Sarah Moore and Raven White's got to get a little closer to her to be able to cut that off. Amani McWayne with the basketball. Get to Raven White. Double team. She missed it. And coming down with it is Anaya Moss. She was double teamed down low, and that's apparently what they're going to do today. And here's the no foul called on number 10, Ronnie Williams, who was trying to score the layup, but she was double teamed and ran into a brick wall. Bonnie McWayne on the other side thought about taking that 3. Metcalf's got it back at the top of the key. She's not going to do anything with it. She'll back off and recall the offense. Coming up on the 8-minute mark, 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Now with the basketball is Watson, and lost a handle on it. Just lost a handle on it. She's kind of shocked at that. Said, what did I do? It just got away from me. Wide open. Southern did not get back at Anaya Moss with an easy layup. And Southern is looking at a 4-0 run on Mississippi Valley State right now. Valley with a 4-0 run. And that's what we were talking about. Look, they'll give you both Valley men and women's team is going to be a foul call on number 15, Jasmine Elliott. That's going to be her first personal foul, the first team foul. But we were told that both the men and the women, look out for them because they will play you tough. They may have only won one game. Both teams have won one game in the conference, talking about the men's and the women's. Here's a layup by Amani McWayne, would not go. Rebound comes down to Anaya Moss. But they will play you tough. It doesn't matter. So Southern's going to have to be on their game if they want a win here today. Down on the other side, up high is Moore. Back on this side, out to Williams. Williams looking around, can't find anybody. 14. Boy, she was taking a lot of shots in pregame. She was shooting the most at pregame, and that's going to be a charge. Sarah Moore with her first personal foul of the ball game. It's the second team foul for the Devilettes, and Southern will get the basketball with 7:12. And I believe, let's see if Moore is going to come out of the ball game. She will. Coming in, we've got a player that's almost as tall as her. It is tall as her. Number 30, Kendra Wilson, a 6'2 freshman from Houston, Texas, comes into the ball game. So here we go. Amani McQuain with the basketball on the other side. Bounce pass back over to Metcalf. Metcalf with the basketball, looking around, trying to get a lane. Can't get one. Down low, though. Finds Tanera Moore. Moore with a layup. Good shot. That's what a point guard does for. And another steal for Kinsey. Kinsey with a second steal. And it's going everywhere. Now it's all over the floor, and it's going to be jump ball. Nope. They're going to call a foul on number 3, Kayla Watson. That's going to be her first personal foul and the first team foul for the Jaguars. And right now, both teams are playing a little sloppy. You wouldn't hope to see that with Southern, and I know they'll get it right eventually. But that was a great play for Metcalf. Miss Tanisha Metcalf, a 5'6 junior from South David, Mississippi. Metcalf, and getting called a foul right here. She got called for the reach in, but Metcalf was, she's a point guard. She's got to find someone down low. She found Tanera Moore, number 22, and she got that easy layup. It's 7-4. It's a 3-point game, and Southern University is going to play you defense, and they just got to get their offense. That was a carry right there, easy. And I agree with Coach Pugh on the other side. It was an easy carry, and they didn't catch it. That should have been a turnover. All right, back on the top, Kendra Wilson with a basketball, bounce pass, and a steal for Amani McQuain. Here's Amani McQuain. Lays it up, got it blocked away. She got it again, and she's going to put it back up. No, but this time it's going to be called a foul, and a blocking foul. That will be the second foul called on number 15 if it's her, Jasmine Elliott. And it will be. So it's a shooting foul. 2 shots coming right here for Amani McQueen. Amani McQueen coming to the free throw line. And her first shot is bounced out. I mean, bounced right out. Don't you hate it when basketballs do that? Amani McQuain shoots her career stats. She's only 52% free throw shooter. She made that one. And for her career, she's 68%, so she's struggling this year. She usually does well. We have another foul called on Southern. That's, again, Kayla Watson will be guilty of that foul. And that will be her second team foul as well. And the third team foul. Both teams have 3 team fouls in the ball game. So we're going to have Watson coming out of the ball game, and coming in will be number 25, Genovia Johnson, a 5'8 junior from Fort Lauderdale, Florida. Good to have her in the ball game. Her motor will never stop running. She don't stop. I mean, I bet she runs in her sleep. She's just a very good, you want to have that kind of a basketball player. She just does not give up. She is a bulldog. Or we'll call her a Jaguar. How about a Jaguar? Down on the other side of Pine, we've got a foul away from the ball. Nope. We got a lane violation. So Chloe coming in the ball game. Chloe Fleming will come in the ball game. And let's see, Metcalf will come out. And Metcalf was a little frustrated with the fouls being called. And Chloe Fleming has the basketball, and she is the new point guard now. So we got Johnson in there, number 25. Got Tanera Moore, number 22. Got Kinsey, number 5. Got Johnson, number 25. And got Chloe Fleming, number 4. The ball will go out of bounds, and it will be Southern's basketball still.
Out of bounds, Jaguar ball.
Here at the F.G. Clark Activity Center on the Avery Johnson Court. Glad everybody's here today. Watching the broadcast of the Southern University YouTube channel. Inbound pass to Moore. Only 13 on the shot clock. Chloe Fleming's got the basketball now. She's 10 seconds. Down to 7. She's going to have to take it, and she will, and she missed it, and it's going to be coming down to Valley. Ronnie Williams pulled it down. Now she gives it on up to Moss. Back on this side, out to Hunt. Here's a 3-point shot. Looked good, but Moss could not get that one to fall. Gianova Johnson tied up. It'll be a jump ball. It will still be Southern's basketball.
Jump ball on the floor. Jaguar ball.
That was a good call. All ball, no foul, and it was a good quick call. Usually they don't call that. It's always delayed, but they called that one pretty quick. Good shot by that referee. Here's the inbound. Johnson's got it with a fresh 30, and doesn't matter because Valley stole it. And Williams comes up with a loose ball. 8-4 the score. Southern a little sloppy right here to start this ball game. That's something that obviously they don't want to do. They're shooting just 3 for 9 from the field. As a shot missed down low and it goes out of bounds, it will be Southern's basketball. They're 33% from the field right now. 1 for 1 from downtown and 1 for 2 from the free throw line. For Valley, they're shooting 2 for 4 from the field. 50%, 0 for 1 from downtown, and they have yet to try a three-point shot. And they have yet to try also, or they have tried a three-point shot, they're 0 for 1. They're yet to try a free throw. McQueen and Watson both have 3 points in the ball game. They lead Southern University scorers. Moss and Moore for Valley has 2 each. They have 4 points, all 4 points in the ball game here so far. From the F.G. Clark Activity Center on the campus of Southern University. And, of course, we can't do this without great sponsors. No question about that. Raising Cane's, don't call a timeout, make the right play, and score some fresh, never frozen chicken fingers on this drive with Raising Cane's, the official chicken of Jaguar Athletics. It's all the way live. Southern University's athletic program presents the Overtime Coaches Show. A closer look at Jaguar Athletics with Athletics Director Roman Banks and myself, Chris Powers. Live taping at 6:30 p.m. from TJ Ribs Restaurant on Acadian Thruway and airing on Pelican Sports Broadcast Channel 20 at 9 p.m. on Thursday nights, Saturday morning at 8 p.m. and Sundays at 1 p.m. Join us on the 27th, which is this Thursday. Back-to-back championship head coach baseball Christopher Crenshaw will join us. New head softball coach Brittany Williams and our new corporate partner, former state senator Troy Brown of Home Care, Personal Care Assistance, and take advantage of the great weekly specials that TJ Ribs has. We'll see you at TJ Ribs this Thursday, beginning at 6:30, right there on Pelican Sports TV taping. Southern will have the basketball after it went out of bounds off of Mississippi Valley State. The score is still 8-4. Jaguars on top of the 4:54 mark. And I know they're in that media timeout that Coach Funches wants to say, hey, guys, we're getting off to a slow start. Let's pick this up. We're better than this. And here's Kensey with a shot. Got it. That was a perfect shot. She's got such a great flow to her. And Nakia Kensey got that one on the run. She was running and got it perfect pass to her and nailed the shot to go to 10-4. Down to the other side. Here's the three-point shot missed. That's Gibson. Second three-pointer they missed in the ball game. They're 0 for 2 to start it. At the top is Williams. Williams trying to get it down to McGloster, but couldn't do it. Now she gets it over to Gibson. Back down low to Moore, the big 6'2" center. Down to 1 second, and that was a shot clock violation. That's shot clock violation. They hit the side of the backboard, but could not hit the rim. And with that, Southern has another turnover in the ball game. That is 7 turnovers for Valley in this game so far. And steals, Southern has 5 steals in the ball game. Valley has 4. And Southern has turned the ball over 4 times in the ball game here. So that's what I'm talking about. Southern can get a little bit better than that. But sometimes when you're playing a team that has a record of only 1 win, see, it's another turnover there. It's the 8th in the ball game. Sometimes when you do that, and now it's another turnover on the other side from Valley. That'll be Valley's 9th turnover of the ball game. Southern has 5. But when you do that, when you're playing a team that has only 1 win, you tend to kind of pull off the reins a little bit, take your foot off the gas, and that's something that can bite you every time. Because college basketball is one of the greatest sports because it's so equal. Not like football where you got facilities at, Power 5 schools. In basketball, anybody can beat anybody. Here's Gianova Johnson with the shot, missed it. And rebound comes down to Moore. And Williams will bring it down the court. 10-4 the score, 3:17 left to play here in the first quarter. We're here at F.G. Clark Activity Center. It's the Jaguars of Southern University against the Devilettes of Mississippi Valley State. Great shot on the baseline, scored by Deshae McGloster, a 5'10" senior from Vicksburg, Mississippi. She's a guard. And Valley will play you hard, there's no question. Another steal right there. But now Southern gets the ball back again, twisting and turning. Johnson could not get it to fall. Here's the rebound, put back up, no. And, you know, right now what Valley is doing, so Southern's having a hard time getting any rebounds. And we have a foul called, a reach-in foul called on number 5, Nakia Kinsley. That is going to be her first personal foul, the 4th team foul for this quarter. And she will come, let's see, no, it will be Chloe Fleming coming out. Now coming in back in the ball game for the first time in the ball game at number 2, Aaliyah Funtno. Leah Funtno's a 5'9" freshman from Fresno, Texas. A guard. But Valley, I'm telling you, will not give up. They will play you the whole game. I don't care if you're up by 40 points with 5 seconds left. They're going to play you all the way to the whistle. Valley's got the basketball right now. Twisting and turning. Southern's playing a good defense right now. You see, they 2-3 zone. Here's a shot, and that's another shot clock violation. She missed everything.
Shot clock violation on the floor.
That's the second shot clock violation of the ball game, and in this quarter too, with 2:14, and that's pride of Southern's defense. They like zone, but they will go man to man. But they like zone. And here is Aaliyah Funtno with a shot. Good looking shot, just a little bit too hard. It will go out of bounds. Kia Kinsley's got it, no foul called. Tanera Moore pulls it back out, she's got a fresh 20. Good shot. Back out to Johnson. Johnson's going to take it in every time. She don't care to get her nose bloodied up. 3-point shot missed right there by, in the ball game, Diamond Hunter, 5'8" sophomore from Baton Rouge, Louisiana. Just in the ball game too, number 0. Kinsley with another steal. That's her 3rd steal of the ball game. Lays it up, and this time it goes in. Nakia Kinsley from Clopton, Alabama. And that ball goes out of bounds, but Southern University with right now 6 steals in the game, and Kinsley with 2 of them. Kinsley's credited with 2 of them. No, now she's just been credited with a 3rd. I thought she had 3. I thought I was right. She has 3. They just updated it. She has 3 turnovers. 3 of the 6 steals in the ball game has come from Nakia Kinsley. That's how much she's playing today. Now Southern will go in their full court press. And here's a long pass out to Walker. Now, wide open down low was number 44, Sarah Morse. Southern did not get back, but Williams threw the ball away, and that's another turnover. That's already 13 turnovers in the first quarter by Mississippi Valley State. 13. Metcalf's back in the ball game at point guard. 1:11 left to play here in the first quarter. Down low to Tanera Moore, gives it back to Metcalf. And here's Genova Johnson, got it in. Genovia Johnson is unbelievable. She'll go with the skyscraper. She does not care. If you bloody her nose, she'll wipe it off and get right back in the game. She is so special. She really, really is. And she just got away for the push off of Walker right there, and Walker was not happy with that from Valley. Here's a layup missed, but a foul. It'll be a 2-shot foul. Going to the line will be Anea Moss. And that'll be Tanera Moore's first personal foul of the ball game. That's the 5th team foul. They got to shoot anyway. Raven White will be back in the ball game. Amani McWayne coming back in too. Genovia Johnson is coming out. And let's see, who else came out? Kinsley. Or Moore came out. Kinsley was out already. I'm going to tell you about who's on the court right now. First shot, sophomore, missed it. Anea Moss missed it. We've got number 12 right now, Tanisha Metcalf in the ball game. Number 2, Aaliyah Funtno. Number 0, Diamond Hunter. Second shot goes in. Number 20, Amani McWayne. And number 12, Tanisha Metcalf. And number 44, Raven White. That's who I missed, Raven White. All right, here's Diamond Hunter. Pass it on out to Raven White, but that was a good defense by McGloster for Mississippi Valley State to knock that ball away, because that would have been an easy layup for Raven White. 14-7 the score, 29.2 seconds left. Southern University shooting 6 out of 18 from the field at 33%. And Valley shooting 3 for 7 right now for 43%. Here's a long pass to Monty McQueen. And we're going to get we got a push-off called on number 12, Aaliyah Moss. That's her first personal foul, and that's the 4th team foul for the Devilettes. And head coach Ashley Walker, 5th season, is saying, was that a foul? And here's Metcalf with only 20 seconds. It's about 5 seconds difference from the play clock to the game clock. Here on the Southern University YouTube channel, glad to have you here. I'm Chris Powers. And here's Metcalf, 6 seconds on the shot clock, was cut off. Fontenot's going to take the layup. She missed it. Raven White got the rebound, but tie it up. Can't put it back up. We have a jump ball that will be possession arrow pointing to Mississippi Valley State. So the Delta Devils have the basketball. Want to also say hello running here today. We got Bill, Greg, Marty, Alan, and Tony.
At the end of the first quarter, the Jaguars
and all running the system here today. So good to have all of you guys here with us and working with you as always. And Southern University Lady Jags basketball battling it out right now. Let's take a look at some of the scores going on and see who's playing who today around the SWAC. For college basketball for the Lady Jags, and the SWAC trying to compete with Jackson State, who's, as we mentioned, at the top is 6-0. Right now, they are killing Florida A&M, 64-23. That game is in Tallahassee with 2:51 left to play in the third quarter on that one. Texas Southern leading Alabama State 11-10. That's a good game. 2:53 in the first there. Alabama State, right there, as we mentioned, lost on Saturday, so they're in third place right now, so they're trying to get back into that 1 or 2 spot. Arkansas Pine Bluff leads Grambling 19-10 with 2:11 left to play in the first, and Prairie View right now beating Alabama A&M 24-20 with 7:59 left to play in the second, and the game with Alcorn State and Bethune-Cookman has been canceled. That game has been canceled. So if you're asking when the next time or Southern will play Jackson State, it will be on Monday, January 31st. So exactly a week from tonight, they will play at Jackson State. That ought to be a fun basketball game to watch. That's in Jackson, Mississippi. Southern versus Jackson State. That game is set for 5:30 p.m. from Jackson, Mississippi. All right, let's give you some totals for the first quarter for Southern University coming in this ball game. They shot 6 for 19 out of the field, 32%, 1 for 3 from downtown at 33%, 1 for 2 from the free throw line, 50%. They've had 5 personal fouls in the first quarter. Leading the scorers, Nakia Kinsey with 4 points. Also with 3 is McQueen. Watson has 3, Moore has 2, and Genovia Johnson has 2 as well. All right, here we go, and here's the shot from Aaliyah Fontenot. Can't get that one to fall. Rebound goes down, though. Is that Amani McQueen? It was, and she gets fouled from behind. 2 shots coming from Amani McQueen. She'll be at the free throw line.
Foul on the floor, charge. Devils number 23.
So the foul will be on number 23 to Shea McGloster. That is her first personal foul and the first team foul for the Devilettes here in the first quarter. They shot from the free throw line 1 for 2 for 50%. First shot for Amani McQueen is in. The Devilettes shot 3 out of 8 from the field at 38%, 0 for 2 from downtown. And Amani McQueen's second free throw is good. And Amani McQueen is now 3 for 4 from the free throw line. And Southern now leads at 16-7 at the 9:33 mark. 9-point game, Southern University, 3-possession lead at this point in time. Possession arrow points to Mississippi Valley State for a tie-up. Here's the easy layup. Got it. Sarah Moore on a dish from number 12, Ania Moss. So with that, it's 16-9 now. 7-point game. Back on the other side, and Metcalf thought about taking it. Fontenot, no. Now here's Diamond Hunter, and Hunter missed it. And it's on the floor, and that's going to be taken easily by Moore, number 44 for Mississippi Valley State. Diamond Hunter and Aaliyah Fontenot look so much alike when they're shooting. They have very similar shooting styles, and sometimes it's hard. It's going to be a foul called on Mississippi Valley State right there. Ronnie Williams guilty of her first personal foul, the second team foul. Back in the ball game, number 3, Kayla Watson coming out is Aaliyah Fontenot. And inbound the pass, and Metcalf will walk it down the court as the point guard. Southern on top with 8:45 left until halftime, and another turnover for Southern. And they have too many turnovers. They have 8 turnovers in the ball game. That's something that Coach Funches is not going to like, no question. Pass down on to Williams. Here's a three-point shot, and that one looked good from a moment, but just didn't fall. Tip-in will not fall. Kerrigan Johnson with that three-point shot, but just couldn't get it to fall down. Good-looking shot, and it was zoning in for the bottom of the sack, but it just hit the rim. Metcalf will pull it back out with 17 to shoot. Here's Kayla Watson on the baseline. Good-looking shot there, too, and missed it. And rebound will come down to Valley. Valley is what I was saying earlier. Valley gets all around that goal, so it's hard to get a rebound when you've got 4 Valley players that are down in the paint ready for the rebound. They block Southern out, and that's something that that's what coaching does. Raven White, 44 against 44. That ball's way off for Moore. Good job defense for Raven White. 44 against 44. Raven White's number 44 from Fort Lauderdale, Florida, and Sarah Moore from Tampa, Florida. Amani McWayne will try that three. You got to say her foot was on the line. It was a 2-point attempt. Williams bringing the ball down the court. And here's another 3-point shot. She's got a nice-looking shot, number 12, Anaya Moss. Anaya from Nassau, Bahamas. Down to the other side, Metcalf was already waiting down. Takes the shot and missed it. Now, like I said, both teams right now just majorly struggling. 6 now for 20. 6 for 20 for Southern University shooting from the field right now. That's at 30%, and it was turned over. And you can see the frustration of Southern University right now. That's why you've got 4 new players coming in. You got Moore coming in. You got Kinsey back in the ball game, Johnson back in the ball game, and Chloe Fleming back in the ball game. The only one that stays in is number 44. Am I correct? Nope, 44's out. Only one staying in is number 3, Kayla Watson. So 4 new players, and that's what Coach Funches saw. The same thing I'm saying right here. Just, hey, we're not getting. We got frustrated players now. They're not giving me the effort that I need, and that's why his bench is so deep that he has an opportunity to get 4 players like a hockey team or something coming in the ball game like that. Here's a steal from Gloucester. No, she knocked it away for a moment, but Johnson pulls it back in, and she thought about taking the layup. Here's Moore on the baseline, missed it, and rebound comes down to number 12, Moss. 16-9 the score. Here's the pass down here. I'll tell you what, she will not. Moss will shoot all night. And that's about her, I think about her 4th shot of the ball game. I'm going to check that out right now from downtown. That was her 3rd shot from downtown. She's 0 for 3, but she's trying. Down low, right in front of me, Tanera Moore. Pump fake, hit it right underneath the goal, goes out of bounds. It will be Valley's basketball. Yeah, Tanera Moore just comes into the ball game as a 6-foot senior from Baltimore, Maryland, and 2 inches above her is Kendra Wilson, 6'2". Valley's got the basketball again, and coming in the ball game for the first time will be Tiona Lynch, a center, 6'4" freshman from El Paso, Texas. Kayla Watson on the steal and knocked it right in front of me and could not get the handle on it. Valley will keep the basketball. So Lynch will come in the ball game. Tanera Moore, I believe, will come out. That's exactly what will happen. And Valley will inbound the ball right in front of me. 5:44 left to play here in the first half. 16-9 the score. As you see on your screen here, Southern University Jaguar YouTube channel. And that's Williams with her shot that falls, and that's her first point of the ball game. She was the one that was in pregame. She was shooting the most. Everybody else was back in the locker room. She kept shooting, and shooting. And that's going to be a charge on Gianova Johnson. Genovia Johnson charged with a foul. That, I believe, is her 2nd personal foul. It is her first team foul. That correction, that is her first personal foul, the first team foul. And Southern University back on defense right now. Let's see. Southern is in a man-to-man defense. And shot will not fall, was very short. And let's see, the last time Valley made a field goal was at the 5:52 mark. The last time Southern made a field goal was at the 1:01 mark in the first quarter. And here's the shot, and that one rolls out. So Southern has gone 7 minutes without hitting a shot. And here's another shot missed. Kinsey puts it up, and the streak is over. So Kinsey makes it. It's 18-11. We have a timeout of the ball game, and that's another media timeout. No, it was a 30-second timeout called by Valley, and then they switched that into a media timeout with 4:27 left to play in this second quarter. 18-11 the score. Southern on top, but Southern in this quarter is just 1 for 9 for 11%. They are majorly struggling right now, and they're gonna. I know Coach Funches and the crew will try to get that worked out very quickly. Walk-On's going to help you do a home game day right. Be sure to pick up tailgate platters for next weekend because everyone needs a little playing time. Walk-On Sports Bistro. It's Jagathon season. Jaguars stand united as you show your support by donating to Jaguar Athletics now through March 25th. Call 225-771-3171 for more information or stop by our ticket office to donate today. Jaguars everywhere, connected as one nation. Go Jags. Any down could be the one that changes the game. So try the play where you go big on refreshment with all the taste and 0 calories. Coke Zero. You don't know zero until you've tried it. Legendary Import Group at 10660 Coursey Boulevard. Distinctive autos for the Legend U. Call 225-960-1191 or visit our website, legendaryimportgroup.com, and experience Legendary Care, a proud partner of Jaguar Athletics. Right now in this half, Southern is 1 for 9 shooting, 0 for 4 from downtown, and 2 for 2 from the free throw line. Valley is 2 for 9 shooting in this quarter to 22%. And that's what I mentioned earlier, just Southern, you know, usually when teams play teams that only have one win, Valley comes in with a record of 1-6 in conference play that you don't give it all your all 110%. That's normal. That's just any basketball team, and that's one of the coach's worst fears. 19 on the shot clock, but Southern will play defense all day. Here's the layup, missed it. Johnson pulls the rebound down. And they're not missing any beat on defense, and they're playing with more pride right now. And here's the shot, and it's going to be a foul called on number 30. That is Kendra Wilson on the block. Hit him right in the head, and with that going to the free throw line will be number 0, Diamond Hunter. Diamond Hunter going to the free throw line for the first time in the ball game. And Hunter comes in with a 70% free throw shooting this year, and she's 70% on her career. First shot in. As a team, Southern University today is 4 for 5 from the free throw line. Missed that one. She was 1 for 2 on that trip. Southern leads it by 8, 19-11 with 3:57 left to play in the first half of action here from the F.G. Clark Activity Center on the campus of Southern University. The Mini Dome. Out of bounds, it will be Southern's basketball.
Out of bounds, Jaguar ball.
That is the 17th turnover in the ball game for Mississippi Valley State. 17 in the first half. Southern has 11. That's what I'm saying. It's just offensively, it's not flowing well. Defensively, they're where they normally are, but offensively, just not flowing the way they like it to be. Sometimes that happens. Kinsey on this side, out to Hunter. Hunter going for the layup. Nope, she gives it down low, and it's going to be a foul called on number 3. That's Kerrigan Johnson's called for the foul. There's 2 shots coming right here as Tiona Lynch will go to the free throw line for the first time today. Lynch is going to be one of those special players. Just wait and see. When it's all said and done, she's going to be one of the best players on this team, I think. She's a freshman, and she, this year, shoots 80% from the free throw line. She missed that first one and got that second one. She comes in at 6'4" from El Paso, Texas. 20-11 the score. Southern on top by 9. Wide open three-point shot on the other side, missed. by number 3, Kerrigan Johnson. Southern comes down with it, and it will be knocked out of bounds. Southern will keep the basketball. 3:15 left to play in this first half. It's 20-11. Southern on top by 9. On the Southern YouTube channel, I'm Chris Powers with Southern Lady Jaguar basketball. The men coming up right here next. And here's a beautiful layup. Oh, that's a shame that one didn't go in. That was a gorgeous try from Genovia Johnson. But she just missed the double loop, the reverse layup. Missed on the other end. Put back up and in by number 20, Mila Gibson. And that's another thing Coach Carlos is going to get on them. They're not getting around the basketball. That was an easy put back up for Gibson right there. And we have a charge called on Southern University. And that charge will be 21. Tiana Lynch called for the foul. That's her first personal foul, and that's the second team foul for Southern. Devilettes have 4 team fouls in the ball game. One more, and Southern will be in the bonus. So they'll inbound the basketball. 2:40 on the clock, and the ball almost hit Kayla Watson in the back of the head. But Williams will get it for Valley, and she'll walk it down the court. Bounce pass on this side over to Gibson. Gibson twisting and turning, and she's going to try and lay it up. That should be a charge. Are they going to call Lynch? And that's the problem. Lynch didn't have her feet planted, and as a young player, that's normally what happens. So Lynch will be called for a second personal foul. That's the third team foul for the Jaguars. And at the free throw line, shooting 2 shots right here is Mississippi Valley State and number 20. Mila Gibson, 5'10" sophomore from Richmond, California. Bends her knees, first shot is in. And they're now 2 for 3 from the free throw line in the ball game, the Devilettes. Second shot coming right here. And she got both. Back in the ball game, number 12, Anaya Moss. Coming out of the ball game will be number 1, Michaela Etienne, the 5'8" junior from Monroe, Louisiana, was just in. Etienne. Ball knocked out of bounds, and Jaguars will keep the basketball. That's the second time we had an Etienne that was an opponent we called earlier. I can't remember if it was on the men or the women's side. You don't see that name very often. We had a boxer from here from Baton Rouge area that was called Etienne. He, in fact, faced Mike Tyson and got knocked out by Mike Tyson in the first round. That fight was in Memphis, Tennessee a few years ago. 3-point shot missed by Aaliyah Futno. And rebound comes down to number 44, Sarah Moore. Williams with the basketball. Williams looking, gives it on the other side to McGloster. McGloster takes the shot from the elbow, got it. Good shot. McGloster, was a smooth-looking shot, and guess what? The Devilettes are only down by 3 points right now. 20-17 at the 1:44 mark. That's what I guarantee you we'll have a different team in the second half. Ball almost thrown away, but Kinsey was there to take it away. Here's Aaliyah Futno. Back out to, let's see who's that. That's Diamond Hunter 0. Here's the 3-point shot by Monty McQuain. Everything's just off today. Southern did get the rebound there. 17, they had a fresh 20. It's just sometimes that happens. They're just off today, and Coach Carlos Funches will find that right formula and talk to them at halftime and get them going again. Down low, Lynch tries to go up but missed it. The ball was tipped away from her, puts it back up. Kinsey is quick to shoot, missed it, and it will come down to Valley. Just Southern cannot buy one. They're 6 out of 19. They're 1 for 12 this quarter in shooting, Southern. 1 for 12. That's how bad it is right now. It's just they're struggling tonight. Valley with the basketball, 20-17 the score. Down low, here's the shot, lays it up, and it's a 1-point game, folks. 1-point game. Mila Gibson scores it, and it's 20-19. Southern has led the entire way, but in this ball game, they just cannot get the ball to go down the hole. And we have 15 seconds on the shot clock, 27 seconds on the game clock. Shot is in by Amani McQuain. It goes in. That's what we needed. That's what the doctor ordered. of Monty McWayne with their first three-pointer of the ball game. They're 1 for 7 for the night and shooting from downtown. And Southern increases their lead to 4, 23-19 with 10 seconds remaining. Clock is ticking, shot clock is off. Here's Williams, lays it up, got it, and she is fouled. I tell you, she, like I said, she was the hardest worker. Leah Fundo will be guilty for the foul. That will be her, they don't have her number up there, so that'll be, let's see, Leah Fundo's, I think, was that her first personal foul or I think first personal foul. And the shot for the old-fashioned three will not go. It's 4 seconds left. Pass on that to Leah Fundo. Leah with 2 seconds. She's going to take it. Now we have a time. Wait a minute. 2.3 seconds. I think they're trying to see. I think the clock was stopped. I think the clock stopped, so I don't know how many time. 4 seconds. Never started. Oh, it never started. They say it's the end of the first half. Wow, okay. That is the end of the first half. And by the way, for Fundo, that was her first personal foul. So that's good on that. She only has 1 personal foul in the ball game. All right, the score right now, 23-21. Southern on top by 2 points. And they've got a lot of work to do in that locker room because right now I'm sure that Coach Funches is not going to be happy with his basketball team at this point in time. They're only shooting 6 for 19 from the field. That's 32%. 1 for 3 from downtown at 33%, and 1 for 2 from the free throw line at 50%. This quarter, Southern shot 2 out of 15 from the field for 13%. That's going to have to get a whole lot better for them to, separate themselves from Mississippi Valley State. Charles told us, a lot of people told us, you got to look out for that Devilette team because they will come here to play. All right, let's enjoy it right now as the Dancing Dolls make their way onto the court right now for Southern University. right, welcome back, everybody, to the F.G. Clark Activity Center on the campus of Southern University. Halftime is just about to be over, and the third quarter is going to begin. Our score right now, 23-21, Southern on top of the Devilettes, but they have been struggling on the floor shooting. And let's see what Coach Carlos Funches told them at the intermission and in the locker room. They were the first team to come out and just immediately started shooting. Valley came out about a minute and a half ago. That's it. And so we'll see what Southern University is going to do. Other halftime scores right now. Jackson State undefeated in the conference play at 6-0. They're looking to go 7-0. In fact, it's a final score. They beat A&M today 90-37, the final score. That is a final score. Halftime, Alabama State leading over Texas Southern right now, 32-25. That game is at half. Grambling down to Pine Bluff, 43-33 at Grambling. That's at halftime. And Alabama A&M leads Prairie View A&M right now. It's about to start the third quarter, 36-32. The Lady Bulldogs with the lead. The Alcorn Bethune-Cookman game has been canceled in the ball game. Let's take a look at the first half stats of the ball game for Southern University. They shot 8 out of 34 from the field. That's where we're talking about how much struggling they did. That's 24% from the field. They shot 6 out of 19 in the first quarter and 2 for 15 in the second quarter. Leading the scorers in the ball game for Southern University is Amani McWayne. She's the leading scorer on the team anyway, averaging around 10 points a ball game. Right, almost 11 actually, about 10.7. She has 8 points in the game. Kayla Watson has 3. Nakia Kinsey has 6. Diamond Hunter has 1. Tiana Lynch has 1 point. They've got Tanera Moore. She's got 2 points. And Genovia Johnson has 2 points as well. Southern has forced 17 turnovers for Devilettes, and they've had 8 steals. Southern has 8 steals. Devilettes had 9 steals in the ball game in the first half. So here we go. We're ready to get going here in the second half of action. Southern late coming out of the huddle. Valley is ready to get going, and they will inbound the basketball. They have it at start, and we are done. Here we go. Second half begins. Let's see what Southern can do. They didn't really, I guess a few times they dropped the hammer a little bit on the defense, but they didn't look bad defensively, but just offensively can't get one to fall. Let's see if that'll change right here. Williams the basketball for Valley, being guarded by our point guard, and that's going to be knocked out of bounds. Nakia Kinsey knocked that ball out of bounds. Tanisha Metcalf is in the ball game as our point guard. Right now we've got Nakia Kinsey on the floor. We've got number 3, Kayla Watson on the floor. We've got number 44, Raven White on the floor. And the ball goes out of bounds again. We got Amani McWayne on the floor. And I think I got everybody. Of course, we got, as I mentioned, number 12, Tanisha Metcalf. Long pass on out to Johnson for Valley. On this side out to Williams. Williams on the wing. Thought about taking the 3. She's going to take it in the lane. Missed it. Right over Raven White. And coming out with a rebound is Tanisha Metcalf. Metcalf comes down with a rebound. 23-21 the score. Southern on top by 2. Just getting underway here in the second half, in the third quarter. Kinsey with the basketball on this side. Amani McWayne will pull that trigger on that 3-point shot, and she got it. That's her second 3 in the ball game. And Southern has increased her lead by 5, 26-21. Back down this way, Valley with the basketball. Williams has it on the top. Looking to get it over to Moss on the other side, but couldn't do it, so she'll keep it. And she had the ball knocked away from her momentarily. Now pushed it back on this side for a 3-point shot from Johnson. Missed it. Rebound comes down to Valley. So Valley's done good on rebounding. Here's a 3-point shot. Good. Moss got the rebound and then turned around and right in front of the bench and got a turnaround 3-point shot. Pretty impressive. 26-24. So Valley matches the 3-point shot Southern just gave them. 8:35 left to play here in the third quarter. Southern has remained on top, and they've had all game long. Raven White down low. Layup cannot fall, and that really wasn't the play of Moore. It was really more the play on number 12, Moss, down there. On this side, here is Johnson. Johnson thought about taking that 3 down low. Here's Moore back on this side. Here's another 3-point shot. Almost went in. Rebound again goes to Valley. They're getting offensive rebounds all over the place. This time they did not. Amani McWayne pulls down the rock. And here comes Tanisha Metcalf laid it up, missed it, and another rebound goes to Mississippi Valley State. But turns it over. Metcalf takes the shot and got it. Good shot for Tanisha Metcalf. Long pass, and Metcalf intercepts it. That's the way to do it. And we have a timeout called by Coach Funches, and it turns into a full timeout in the second half. So Coach Funches, again, still, I think they're playing better in the second half, but for some reason, he wants to call that timeout and kind of click something up. That's what makes him a great coach. Hey, today's game brought to you in part by attorney Tony Clayton. Injured, call 344-7000. Attorney Tony Clayton. If you need something straightened, call attorney Tony Clayton, a proud partner of Southern University. Louisiana Lottery, New Orleans Saints, the biggest game of the season is here. Played New Orleans Saints for the Louisiana Lottery and went up to $20,000 into the second chance drawings for a game day experience, official autographed team merchandise, and the grand prize, 2022 season ticket package. That's the Louisiana Lottery. Rocket Mortgage, of course, proud supporter of college athletics. And hey, Jaguar Nation fans, you get ready for turn your home into a dream home. Rocket can. Rocket Mortgage, official mortgage provider of Southern University. Nissan, also by Louisiana Tourism. Well, Lieutenant Governor Billy Dungesser with Louisiana is a Trip. Visit Louisiana State Parks today. By Baton Rouge Metro Airport. Break out and fly BTR today. Proud supporter of Southern University Athletics. And finally, Care South Medical and Dental at 3140 Florida Street, Baton Rouge. Locations at Donaldsonville, Plaquemine, and Zachary, and now a new location right here at Southern University's campus. Call 225-650-2000. Care South Medical and Dental, proud partner of Southern University. 28-24 the score, 4-point game. Jaguars with a basketball after they just scored, but that's what makes good coaches. Carlos Funches don't just call a timeout when the game is just bad. He calls a timeout when he thinks his players are starting to look good again. Then he calls that timeout, and that was a smart timeout. That's why that man is 43-14 in SWAC play in 4 seasons he's been here. 43-14. On the baseline, here's the shot from Watson. Missed it. And it will go out of bounds off of Southern, and Valley will have the basketball. This quarter so far is Southern shooting respectably 2 for 4 from the field at 50%. Valley's 1 for 5. Their shooting rose continues, and that's going to be a foul on Amani McQuain's just tripped over Williams. That'll be Amani McQuain's first personal foul and the first team foul for the Jaguars. 28-24 the score. 7:25 left in the third quarter. Inbound, Williams will take it down. And this time switching, Kayla Watson will guard the point guard, Williams. And Metcalf will go to number 3 on our team. Try to get it down low. That's a good knockout by Raven White. Good defense. They tried to get it down low to Sarah Moore from Valley. And Raven White played good defense, just knocked the ball away. Good shot. Moore will inbound the basket, or Williams will inbound the basketball. Here's the layup, missed it by Moss. On the floor, Kinsey comes down with it. Here's Kinsey to Amani McQuain, let her a little bit too much, and she'll pull back out. Gives it to Raven White. Raven White trailing down with an easy layup in the paint, and Southern now increases their lead to 6, 30-24. Southern's largest lead of the ball game has been 9 points. Pass on the other side went right through the hands of the Valley player, number 15, Elliott. Amani McQuain's got it, and she almost threw the ball away. Metcalf's got the ball. Metcalf with the basketball. Long pass on this side. Watson thought about taking it, passed it out, threw it away. Tried to get it to Raven White. She threw it away. Tried to throw it across her body, and now Kayla Watson steals it from behind. So Kayla made up for the turnover and came from behind and took it away. Kinsey to Amani McQuain on the other side. Out back out to Kinsey. Back out to Metcalf. Metcalf at the top. 16 on the shot clock. 6:09 left to play in the third quarter. Southern on top 30-24. 3-point shot, no. Rebound comes down to Sarah Moore from Valley, and that's going to be a jump ball. Good shot. Kayla Watson, number 3, and that jump ball possession arrow will point to Mississippi Valley State. Back in the ball game coming in right here is Genovia Johnson taking Kayla Watson's place. Good job, Kayla Watson. 5'8" senior from Amite, Louisiana. She's an Amite Warrior. All right, here's the inbound pass. Kinsey, and they're going to call 5-second count. I knew that was close. I knew that was pretty close. So Kinsey couldn't get the ball in time. And here is Williams bringing it down. Here is the shot. That's a three-point shot. Beautiful shot right there for Kristen Hunt. And once again, the Devilettes have pulled within 3. 30-27 at the 5:43 mark. Kinsey with a basketball at the top. These Devilettes will not go away. Kinsey on the top again. Back on this side to Metcalf. Metcalf on the baseline. And I don't know what she was doing there. And the ball goes out of bounds. Tried to bounce it off the leg of a player. Just take the shot. You don't usually see that. Tanera Moore comes in the ball game. Raven White comes out. That was a strange play from Metcalf. I guess she thought she was going to get blocked. So she tried to bounce the ball off a Valley player, and instead it goes out of bounds off her. So Valley's got the basketball, and that's going to be a foul called, I believe, on Metcalf. And I think Metcalf right now is just frustrated. Yeah, she probably either coach is going to let her coach out of it, or he's going to take her out of the ball game. She's a little frustrated right now. That's the second foul on Southern University, and for Metcalf, that's her second foul. Here's the inbound pass, and almost stolen by Metcalf. Out of bounds. Good shot for Metcalf. Well, I said take her out, but Coach Funches says let her play through it, and that's why he's the coach, and that's a good call. Metcalf almost stole that one away. That was a quick move for Metcalf. Quick like a Jaguar cat. Here's a long pass. Metcalf was given McGloster all she can handle again. And she'll come back and press her on defense. McGloster on the other side takes the three-point shot, and that would have tied it. Genovia Johnson pulls down the rebound. 30-27 the score. Southern on top. Metcalf goes for the rebound. Metcalf must have heard me and said, you know what, Chris, I want to show you. Not only gets a good defensive end on this side, but she also gets a layup, and it counts with a chance to make an old-fashioned three. She said, Chris, I'm going to show you. Now Southern goes up by 5, 32-27 with a 5:05 mark. And Metcalf has scored her fourth point of the ball game. Amani McQueen will come out. Diamond Hunter comes back in the ball game. Diamond Hunter, a 5'8" sophomore from Baton Rouge. And here's the shot. Metcalf got an old-fashioned three. Good shot for you, Metcalf. And she'll come out of the ball game, and Chloe Fleming will come in. Tanisha Metcalf, 5'6" junior from South Haven, Mississippi. A little frustrated, but guess what? As a good player, she worked her way out of it very quickly. And I mean, it didn't take her long. Worked her way out of it, and she got some good production. Ball goes out of bounds. It was not touched. It will be Southern's basketball, but Valley is saying that the ball was touched. They said no, it was not. And we have immediate timeout of the ball game. Southern on top 33-27 at the 4:57 mark here in the third. Southern right now shooting 4 out of 8 from the field, still at 50%. 1 for 2 from downtown, that's 50%, and 1 for 1 from the free throw line at 100%. McWayne is still the leading scorer. She's got her average right now at 11. We've got Metcalf with 5, Watson with 3, White with 2, Kinsey with 6, Hunter with 1, Lynch has 1, Moore has 2, and Johnson has 2. This quarter, Valley shooting 2 for 8 from the field, 25%. They're 2 for 5 from downtown at 40%. We can't do this game without great sponsors like Baton Rouge Orthopedic Clinic with 5 convenient locations to serve you. Baton Rouge, Ascension, Zachary, and Livingston. Call 225-924-2424. Stop by your Southern University campus bookstore to get your latest gear for Southern University athletics. Also today's game presented by Home Care Personal Care Assistance. Call 985-651-1759 for more information. Shell Oil Corporation, Bud Light, Paul Millsap's Core 4 Foundation, The Chicken Shack, Anna Jones State Farm Insurance, Ross Pack Keller Williams, U.S. Army ROTC, New Decisions, Visit Baton Rouge, and TJ Ribs, proud official sponsor of Jaguar basketball. Visit our post game for delicious barbecue and the world's best baby back ribs. Learn more at tjribs.com. Join us at TJ Ribs for Jags Roar Rib Eating Contest. Jaguar basketball right here February 5th. And get a chance to win a free gift card to any TJ Ribs restaurant. 33-27 the score, 4:57 left to play in the third quarter. Southern has the basketball and the lead the whole game. But the Devilettes will just not let up. They will not let up. Lady Jags with the basketball now. Fleming with the basketball, top of the key. Now trying to work your way down to Kinsey. Gives it back on top to Hunter. Hunter with the basketball looking away. Can't do anything with it. Gets it to Fleming. Fleming wants a pick from Tanera Moore. She got it. Here's a three-point shot. It was short. Rebound comes down, and it will be a foul called, I believe, on Diamond Hunter, number 0, and it will be. That's a hold on 0. That's her first personal foul of the ball game, and the third team foul for the Jaguars in the third. And here's a layup, and good layup, too. I didn't think she was going to get that. Mila Gibson, I thought, was under the goal, but she got that one, and then it fell. So good shot for her, and Southern University, again, just cannot give them away. 33-29, 4-point game. And we have a charge called on number 22, Tanera Moore. So Tanera Moore guilty of the foul. And that'll be, once again, Valley's basketball. Williams with the basketball. I'm trying to look right now. Southern has won 17 straight games against Valley. 17 straight. The last time that Southern lost a game, and here's the shot, missed, and rebound comes down to Diamond Hunter. And it goes out of bounds, and it was knocked out of bounds by number 25. Oh, no, they're going to call a foul on 25, Kirsten Hunt. Last time Valley beat Southern was in 2009 in Ida Bena, Mississippi, where they Southern lost 52-48 in Ida Bena, Mississippi. That was the last time that Southern lost to them there. But the last time Southern lost, period, was 2013. That was it. Ida Bena, Mississippi again, 67-51. It's the last time Southern lost to Mississippi Valley State. Diamond Hunter with the layup and in. So Southern is on a 17-game winning streak against Valley right now. They're 15-2 in the last 17 those games. Three-point shot back on this end. Number 25, Christian Hunt. And it's 35-32 again, three-point game. Here's Kinsey, takes the shot, got it. Now we're exchanging buckets here, and Kinsey gets Southern on top, 37-32, five-point game. Turning a little hot and heavy now. Valley with the basketball. And Johnson, here's a three-point shot, missed. Goes out of bounds, tried to save it. It's good hustle right there by Mississippi Valley State, the number 20 of Isla Gibson, 5'10" sophomore from Richmond, California. That's good hustle from her. Southern will have the basketball and only a 5-point game, 37-32. Their largest lead has been 9. Yep, Southern has won 17 straight games against this team, and they're trying to make it number 18. 2013 was their last time they lost. All right, here's Genovia Johnson, takes the layup in. See, she's not afraid to pull it in and go with the Giants. 7-point game, 39-32. Back quickly this way. Here's Valley with another three-point shot in. Christian Hunt with a three. And Hunt is 3 for 4 from downtown now. Wow. 39-35, 4-point game. Here's Johnson, got it. Genovia Johnson, when you need her, she will take over. That's her 6th point of the ball game. And somebody's got to get in Hunt's face. Kinsey's in it right now because she is 3 for 4 from three-point land, and all of those three-point shots have come in this half, this quarter. 1:43 still to play in this quarter right here. Williams with the basketball on the other side, gives it on over to Hunt with 5 on the shot clock. 4, Hunt, and it's going to be a shot clock. No, Chloe Fleming got it right before the shot clock violation happened. Fleming lays it up, finger roll, no. Rebound, Kinsey, no. Slap back up, got it again. Kinsey, if it don't succeed, try again. Number 30, Kendra Wilson for Valley, knocked it down, and she didn't care. She put it right back up. Great job, Nakia Kinsey. There's a different fuel this quarter so far for Southern. They're playing way different than they did in the first half. A lot better. They're shooting better. They're 8 out of 14. Layup will not fall, but there's a foul called against Southern. And 2 shots coming right here for Williams. That foul will be on number 22, Tanara Moore, and that will be her 3rd personal foul. Amanda McQueen's coming back in the ball game. Also, Kayla Watson's coming back in the game at number 12. Tanisha Metcalf back in the ball game. Coming out will be Chloe Fleming, Diamond Hunter, and also Nakia Kinsey. How about Kinsey, though, huh? Kinsey's unbelievable. She got 10 points in this ball game. She's 5 for 10 from the field, 6 rebounds in the game, 4 steals. She leads the team in field goals, rebounds, and steals and minutes. She has 25 minutes. First shot in for Ronnie Williams. And Ronnie Williams makes her first free throw tonight. She's 1 for 2 now. Second shot coming right here for her. 43-36 the score. Second shot is in. Rolls and goes. Hits the front of the iron. Just rolled right on in. And Johnson will bring the ball down the court. Genovia Johnson got a motor that won't stop, and she is not afraid to take it down low. She's just not. Metcalf with the basketball. Back to Johnson on the other side. Back out to Metcalf on the top. Amani McQueen on this side. Metcalf's got it with 8 seconds to shoot. 37 seconds in the 3rd quarter. Here's Gianova Johnson, and that's going to be a travel called on Gianova Johnson with 2 seconds on the shot clock. So turnover with 32.6 seconds left, and they can take the last shot in the 3rd quarter. Only 2.6 seconds differential in the shot clock to the game clock. Raven White will come back in the ball game. Tanira Moore with 3 fouls will come out. And Southern University will play against Alcorn State this coming Saturday at 3 p.m. It'll be at Alcorn in Lorman, Mississippi. And then a week from today, they will play at Jackson State. What a game that ought to be. Next game for us here will be February 5th. That's a Saturday against Alabama A&M and the Lady Bulldogs. 13 seconds on the shot clock. Here's a 3-point shot. In again. Wow. This time Anea Moss. And that is Moss's second 3-point shot. Back on the other side. 1 second, and that's the end of the 3rd quarter. My goodness, I'll tell you. In that quarter alone, Valley was 5 for 9 from downtown. 5 for 9. They were 0 for 6 in the first half. 5 for 9 in that quarter alone, and brought them back in the ball game. It's 43-40, their score right now, as Southern University has had the lead the entire game, and they lead it still in this basketball game. In that 3rd quarter, Southern shot 9 out of 16. They scored 20 points in the ball game in that 3rd quarter. 56% shooting in that 3rd quarter. They were 1 for 4 from downtown at 25%, and 1 for 1 from the free throw line at 100%. They had 5 personal fouls in that quarter. For Valley, they shot 6 out of 14 from the field. That's 43%. 5 for 9 from downtown. That's incredible. That's 56%. And 2 for 2 from downtown, from the free throw line rather, at 100%. Scoring in the ball game, Tanisha Metcalf has 5 points in the ball game. She leads the team with 3 assists. Amani McQueen has 11 points to lead all scorers right now, including Southern. She's 2 for 4 from downtown to lead Southern, and 3 for 4 from the free throw line. Watson has 3 points. Raven White has 2. Nakia Kinsey has 10. She is shooting 5 for 10 from the field. She has 6 rebounds to lead the team, 4 steals, and 25 minutes she's played. Diamond Hunter has 3 points. Tiana Lynch has 1. Moore has 2. And Johnson has 6 points in the ball game. Valley's got it, and they start, and another 3-point shot, and they made it again. Anea Moss, and Moss right in this ball game, folks, is 3 for 7 from downtown, and we are tied at 43. 43-43. How about this? And Valley is trying to end the 17-game winning streak. And it will be a, let's see, foul called against Valley. Number 15, that's Jasmine Elliott's 3rd personal foul. The first team foul for the Devilettes this quarter. Here's Raven White on the inbound pass from Metcalf. Back out to Johnson. Johnson throws it over to Metcalf, and that's going to be a charge on, or is it? Nope, they're going to call a blocking foul on Valley. Wow. They got lucky on that one. 20. No, it is a charge. I thought it would be. That's Gianova Johnson's second personal foul. Her second team first. That's the first team foul for the Jaguars here in the second. So how about this? The Devilettes with a chance to take the lead in the game. They have nothing to lose. And here is Williams with a layup, no, and a foul called. And it'll be on Raven White, number, or will it? Let's see, who's going to be on? Nope, so Metcalf, number 12. And Metcalf's like, come on, me? And that'll be 2 shots coming right here for number 10, Ronnie Williams. Ronnie Williams is 2 for 3 from the free throw line here today. Genovia Johnson comes out of the ball game. Back in, came in, was Diamond Hunter. 5'8" sophomore from Baton Rouge. Shot in, nothing for the bottom of the net. And for the first time in the ball game, the Devilettes have the lead, 44-43. How about that? Second shot, and that one's in, 2 for 2, and they have a 2-point game, 45-43 Devilettes. Never would have thought Southern coming into this ball game as the second place team all by themselves at 5-1. Jackson State already won today to go 7-0. They're trying to match them to go 6-1, but they've got some work to do here today to win this game. Here's Metcalf, laid it up, no. Monty McQuain got the rebound. Here is a shot from the elbow in for Diamond Hunter. And Southern's tied the ball game back up again, 45-all. And watch out for the 3. She takes another 3. This one's off. You can tell as soon as she left go, it was right in front of me. Moss could not get that one to fall. Monty McQuain pulls the rebound down and tries to get it down low to Kayla Watson, and stolen by Williams. On this side, wide open 3-point shot, no. But she got her own rebound, is Johnson, and Valley will just redo it. Southern just right now is just, now they got off to a great start, but now all of a sudden they went back into panic zone, and they're not playing even the defense they normally play. But I got to say that Valley is a team that can also, and all with 1 second on the shot clock, wow, a 3-pointer from Anea Moss, the southpaw. Hits in the 3-point shot. And Moss is 4 for 9 from a 3-point range today. And that's the largest lead at 3, 48-45. Devilettes on top. Pass Raven White down low, wide open. Dow takes the layup and in. 1-point game, 48-47 with 7.5 coming left to play in this ball game. 7:34. The crowd is getting into it now. Here's Williams with the basketball. She's going to be fouled by Kayla Watson, number 3. That'll be Watson's 3rd personal foul. And that'll be the 3rd team foul for the Jaguars. Chloe Fleming back in the ball game. Metcalf will come out. 7:26 in the ball game. Left to play with Valley on top by 1. I would not have thought this was going to happen. With a team coming in the Valley at 1-6 on the season. That's why you just can't overlook anybody. Southern was 4-1. They're 1-6. Shot way off the mark. Number 23, McGloster couldn't get that one, so Southern comes down with it. Fleming with the basketball on this side, out to Hunter. Hunter now looking down low, trying to get it over to Watson. Watson, perfect. Oh, just brimmed out. Watson gets her own rebound, puts it back up. Nope. Rebound on the floor, got a good job. That's Diamond Hunter got a 3-point shot. Amani McQuain! Amani McQuain puts the Jaguars back on top, 50-48. That's what I'm talking about. Amani McQuain with her 3rd 3-point shot of the ball game. She's 3 for 5. 3-pointer on the other end is good by Jasmine Elliott, and it's a 3-point shot and a timeout called.
30-second timeout on the floor.
Timeout of the ball game, and just the Delta Devils will not go away. Folks are shooting 2 for 4 from downtown this half. Actually, no, they're 3 for 5. They haven't updated it. They're 3 for 5 from shooting downtown. And in this half alone, they have made 8 3-point shots. They're 8 out of 14 this half alone. Valley is 8 out of 14 3-point shots this half. They were 0 for 6 in the first half, 8 for 14 this half. That's crazy. They're shooting the lights out here. 51-50, and Southern has a 17-game winning streak over Valley. They haven't lost since 2013. So that's what's riding on this game, plus second place, because Jackson State won today. They're 7-0. Easy win at Florida A&M, and Southern trying to keep pace with them would be only one game out at 6-1. So that's what we got going on right now, and Southern University just trying everything they can to stay in this ball game and win it. 51-50 with 6:35 remaining. And Valley fans watching over in Itabena said, you know what, we knew we could do it. And good for them, because I'll tell you, they are really playing good basketball in this ball game. Good for them. 1 for 6 coming in here today. That's just crazy. You cannot let your foot off the gas. And in home games, you're supposed to win them. And you better win these games, because it doesn't get easier. You got 2 games straight on the road again against Alcorn State and against Jackson State a week from tonight. Alcorn this Saturday and Jackson State a week from tonight. Watson back in the ball game, takes the shot, and she's going to be fouled. And I believe that foul's going to be on number 30, Kendra Wilson. And Wilson will have, they don't have her number up there. It's a second personal foul. So at the line will be Kayla Watson. Watson's first trip to the free throw line here today. First shot, no. Good looking shot, just didn't fall. Southern is now 6 out of 10, 60% from the free throw line of the ball game. Second shot coming, and she made that one. She's 1 for 2. Coming back in the ball game, big number 44, Sarah Moore for Valley. And coming out of the ball game, also 6'2", Kendra Wilson. So here's the inbound. 51-51 the score with 6:16 left to play in the ball game. Southern and Valley has been too close for comfort for Coach Carlos Funches and his Southern Jaguar coaching staff here today. Another 3-point shot put up, missed. And rebound goes down to Valley, though. Rebound coming up. That should have been over the back call, but it's not. It's going to be a foul call this time on number 25, Christian Hunt.
Foul on the floor, charge of number 25, Christian Hunt.
And that is the second foul for her, rather, and the third team foul for the Jaguar, or for the Devilettes. Now Tanera Moore comes back in the ball game. Diamond Hunter will come out. All right, here we go. 51-51, 5:50 left to play in the ball game. Chloe Fleming with the basketball, and Southern right now trying to find any spark they can. Kensey with the basketball. Kensey takes it from the free throw line, made it. Good soft shooting right there. And Southern regains the lead, 53-51. Williams gets it on the inbound pass. Southern turning up the defense, and that's steal by Tanera Moore. As I just mentioned, they're turning up the defense. Tanera Moore with a steal. Watson with the basketball. Back over to Chloe Fleming. Fleming, 5:15 left to play in the ball game, 13 on the shot clock. Tanera Moore has it at the elbow. Trying to get it back to Kinsey. She does. Takes the shot on the swing. No. And rebound comes down to Valley and Christian Hunt. 53-51. Southern on top with the 5 minutes left to play in the ball game. 3-point shot. No. And this time it's the last 2 missed by Valley. Amani McQueen pulls the rebound down. Here's Kinsey. Back out to Watson. Watson takes the shot and scores. And Southern has increased the lead by 4, 55-51 at the 4:41 mark. Southern is now beginning to play Southern basketball. This half, they're still at 50%. They're 4 for 8 from the field. 21 out of 58 for the ball game at 36%. Williams with the basketball right in front of me for Valley. 4:21 left to play, and only 7 on the shot clock. Here's a three-point shot missed, and now they'll miss their last 3. Turning it, getting the rebound, turning around, taking the shot, missing it to Sarah Moore. Now ball knocked out of bounds, and it'll be Southern's basketball. I tell you what, I'll say this about number 44, Sarah Moore. I've seen her a couple times. She has a good fadeaway shot. If she works on that, she could be a good shooter. She just got to work at it, though. You got to work at it. Fadeaway shots are hard to block, and if you can get it, you got to have a good soft touch, and she doesn't have it, but she's got good form. All right, Fleming with the basketball on the other side to Watson. 55-51, Southern on top by 4. 4 minutes left to play in the ball game. Men's team coming up after this game. 30 minutes after this game, Southern men will take on Valley. Doubleheader here on the Southern University YouTube channel. Here's Watson for the free throw line. Rolls, will not go, but a rebound comes down to Tanera Moore. Good shot by Tanera Moore to get the rebound. Watson takes the shot. 3 people were guarding her, and Valley comes down with it. 3 people were guarding when she took that shot. That's incredible. That is incredible. 55-51 with 3:20 left to play in this ball game. Valley has given Southern all they can handle. From the free throw line, jumper will not fall, and the loose ball comes down to Amani McQueen. McQueen bringing the ball down the court. 3-minute mark coming up. And here is Watson with a 3. No, 2-point shot. 2-point shot. Kayla Watson, and all of a sudden, Southern is, if I'm not mistaken, on a 6-0 run. Make it a 7-0 run in the last 3 minutes and 26 seconds. 57-51. Southern on top by 6. 2-possession game. And that's going to be a turnover. That'll be Southern's basketball. Good defense right there from Kayla Watson, and also number 22, Tanera Moore. 57-51. Genovia Johnson's coming back in the ball game, and Kayla Watson will come out. Good shot, Kayla Watson. A-Meet Warrior. And Genovia Johnson from Fort Lauderdale, Florida, back in the ball game. 2:37 and the clock is ticking. Moore's got it, bring it across the timeline. And she's going to be pressed big time, and a timeout called off by Carlos Funches. He will have 2 timeouts remaining. Both teams have 2 timeouts remaining right here. So Southern University will play like this. They will play at Alcorn State this Saturday at 3 p.m. Then they will travel to Jackson, Mississippi for a game a week from tonight. Then it's Educator Week back here on Saturday, February 5th at 3 p.m. against Alabama A&M. That'll be our next broadcast. And then on February 7th on a Monday, 2 weeks from tonight, they'll take on Alabama State. And the Hornets come into town. Then on February 12th, they go to Prairie View A&M. And then February 14th, Valentine's Day, they'll be at Texas Southern. And before they return here to take on Grambling State and the Tigers and hopefully repay them for the loss we had over at Grambling. That'll be on Saturday, February 19th at 3 p.m. here at the F.G. Clark Activity Center. So it's 57-51, Southern University on top of the 2:31 mark. Last field goal 4 minutes ago. Valley has gone 4 minutes without a field goal. 4 minutes without a field goal. That's why Southern has re-got the lead by 6 right now, 57-51. All right, here we go. Metcalf with the basketball, and now they're taking as much air out of the clock as they possibly can. Bounce to Johnson. Watch, she's going to go for the layup. 7 seconds. Yep, watch. Here it comes. Here it is. Shoots it from the paint. Got it. From about 5 feet out. 59-51. Southern 8-point lead. That's almost their largest. 9 was their largest. They're almost to that. 2 minutes, less than 2 minutes left in the game. And Southern University is going to work hard on this one. And we have a push-off called on Williams. Oh, that was actually that's an illegal pick. That was an illegal pick. Deshaun McGloster, 5'10" senior from Vicksburg, Mississippi. That's her 3rd personal foul. All right, here's the inbound of Monty McQueen. Monty McQueen with 1:47 left to play in the ball game. Southern on top, 59-51, 8-point game. And Jaguars is what winning teams do. If you play bad to start off the game, you find a way to win it. And here is Johnson. He's it up and in. Are you kidding me? Largest lead from Southern right now at 10 points. 61-51, 125 left to play in the ball game. Southern University is going to win this game, and that's pretty impressive. Oh, I love Genovia Johnson. I just love her to death. She is not afraid. She will take over a game and just go right in there, and if she could slam it, she would stuff it down your throat. Here's a three-point shot in by McGloster, and she says, hey, we're not done yet. Now that 10-point game is now turned into a 7-point game. 53 seconds left to play in the ball game. And with the ball is Metcalf. Metcalf with the basketball. Gives it over to McWayne. Amani McWayne out to Kensey. And back out to number 12, Tanisha Metcalf. Metcalf, 7 seconds. Tanera Moore down low. Amani McWayne scores on the feed from Tanera Moore. And timeout called by Mississippi Valley State. And it's back to a 9-point game, 63-54 with 31 seconds left in the ball game. Well, let's see, McWayne with 14 points. She still leads all scorers in the ballgame. Well, at least Southern scores. Moss, number 12, has 15 points. She is, for Valley, 4 for 9 from downtown. Southern University on a 13-3 run in the last 6 minutes and 7 seconds. And they've hit 4 of their last 5 field goals down the stretch. That's pretty impressive. And their defense has been incredible because Valley had gone 6.5 minutes without hitting a field goal. So their defense kind of picked it up even after a very slow start. Valley will have the basketball down by 9, 63-54 with 31 seconds left. And Williams has got the basketball almost knocked away, and Southern's not backing off. Here's the layup. Reverse layup will not fall. Mamani McWayne got the rebound. I believe we're going to call a foul on 44, Sarah Moore, and it will be. That will be Moore's second personal foul. That's the 5th team foul for the Devilettes, and 2 shots coming right here for Southern as Southern now in the bonus. So Southern is going to win this game, and it took everything they could to do it. They're going to go to 6-1 in conference, or 5-1 in conference play, rather. They'll go to 5-1. Or actually, yeah, they're 5-1 now. They'll go to 6-1. Jackson State won today to go 7-0. Shot by Amani McWayne is in. And Amani McWayne with 16 points in the ball game. That's now that was her 17th point. 18 points from Amani McWayne. And another timeout by Valley. And that's their last timeout of the ball game. How about Amani McWayne stepping up tonight, huh? 18 points in the game. And we're expecting Coach to join us at the end of the ball game here as Southern University is going to win this basketball game here today. And they had to fight for everything they could do to get it. Seven and 10 overall. They're going to go to 8-10. They'll go to 6-1 in conference play. And like I said, I cannot wait to see that game a week from today. That game will be at Jackson State, and the Lady Tigers 7-0. They dominated today. The Rattlers of Florida A&M. Wasn't even close. 65-54 the score with 24.7 seconds left in the ball game. And Southern, in that locker room, they didn't stay a lot. Intermission. They came out immediately and started warming up to get ready for the second half. So They got the Devilettes with one more timeout. Now they go. They fixed it now. They've got 0 timeouts remaining. I thought so. So no timeouts remaining. And here's a three-point shot block, and they're going to call a late foul called on Kayla Watson. That's going to be 3 shots coming right here for Deshae McGloster. And she has not been at the free throw line today. So 3 shots coming right here for McGloster. And for Watson, that's her 4th personal foul. Well, these officials today, touch fouls, even though I thought that was a foul. But these officials today, boy, anything near a foul, they're calling it. They were calling it tight today. All right, so here we go. Here's her shot. And she missed it. Got 2 more shots. The 3-point shot. And Kayla Watson is the only player that has 4 fouls in the ball game. Second shot? No. And she's got another shot. And that's her first trip to the free throw line today. And when you're playing all game long like that, it's hard to take that free throw shot. A lot of people don't understand that. She played 24 minutes in this game today. Third shot coming right here, and she made 1 of 3. And it's a 65-54 ball game now. Southern University on top by 11, which is their largest lead in the ball game. All right, it's Johnson with it. Johnson got fouled. Let's see who they give it to. They got to give it to 23, who just took some shots at the free throw line, Deshae McGloster. And going to the free throw line is going to be number 25, Genovia Johnson, and it's her first trip to the free throw line here today. Genovia's got 10 points in the ball game. She's 5 for 8 from the field. And she just took over here in the second half with layups. Got it. First shot is in. And it's a 10-point ball game. Well, it's an 11-point game. I thought so. Now it's a 12-point game, 67-55. 16 seconds left. Here's another 3-point shot off the backboard and in for the 3. So it's a 9-point game, 67-58. Long pass intercepted by Johnson. Johnson 3-point shot will not fall. And 6 seconds left. And Raven White throwing the elbows, but no call, and Southern's going to win it. 67-58 final score. Wow. It was not easy, but they win it. 67-58 the final score. He's forgetting it. Perfect. And here comes Coach right here. So Coach is coming over. And Coach Carlos Funches joins us right here. Coach, congratulations on the win.
Thank you, Chris.
Man, I tell you what, obviously didn't go the way you started in the first half. You took them into the locker room. You brought them out very quickly and started the warm-ups immediately. And they were a different team in the second half.
Well, we didn't play well tonight. These Monday games always worry me, especially when you're playing against a team that doesn't have a great record, but they've been in all their games. And Coach Walker does an excellent job. Her teams are going to come out and fight. They're going to scrap to the bitter end. And I tried to tell the young ladies that you cannot take anybody lightly.
No question about that. In the last 6 minutes and 7 seconds, you went on a 13-3 run. That really triggered them right there, and Amani McWayne was absolutely unbelievable today with 18 points.
She was. Amani McWayne knocked down some big shots for us. Genovia came back in.
She did.
And, she was a crunch-time player, and she went and got some big buckets for us. She's hard to stop off the bounce.
No question about that, and I was going to tell you about that. That was pretty impressive. And your defense shut them out. They went 6.5 minutes without a field goal.
Yeah, we did a good job defensively, I thought, most of the night. Now, we did put them on the line some early, but we were solid. We did a good job on the boards, but we just got to play better offensively.
And that's what good teams do. They may struggle at the beginning, and you just found a way to win. That's the 18th straight win you've gotten over Valley, but it was not easy today.
Oh, no, it's never easy. I mean, last year I think we went up, the year before, we went up there, and they were up 5 at halftime. And then we finally woke up and made a run and ended up winning by like 20. But, I mean, these little kids going to be scrappy. I mean, they were playing without their best player tonight.
Yeah.
So, I mean, they're going to battle to the bitter end.
And Nakia Kinsey also was big in just getting out of that in that third quarter. She was 6 for 12 from the field tonight.
Yeah, Nakia can shoot the basketball. I thought early she turned down a lot of open shots. She didn't square up and look at the basket because she missed a couple early. But, I mean, she has to be aggressive the whole game.
And, you know, bringing Genovia off the bench is incredible. And I said that. She don't care to go. She'll go in with the big Giants down low, and she'll get her nose bloodied. She don't care. She's going to lay it up, and you saw that with 2 big layups right there at the end.
I mean, she's a winner. She's a winner, and she's not afraid of the moment. So, I mean, she's going to either succeed or fail, but she's not afraid of the moment.
Coach, congratulations on a big win.
Thank you, Chris.
Carlos Funches right here with us. Final score, Southern University wins at 67-58 the final. And with that, they go to 8-10 overall and 6-1 in the conference play. Well, that'll do it for the Lady Jags here in the ball game. They shot 26 out of 65 from the field. That's 40%. 4 out of 15 from downtown at 27%. 11 out of 15 from the free throw line at 73%. They had 18 fouls in the ball game, 67 points. Leading scorer in the ball game was Monty McQuain. Metcalf had 5 points in the game. Kayla Watson at 8. Raven White at 4. Nakia Kinsey at 12. Diamond Hunter had 5. Tiona Lynch had 1 point. Of course, Tanera Moore had 2 points. And Genovia Johnson had 12 points in the ball game. As for Valley, hey, you got to give it to them. They just did not want to give up. They shot in that second half, unbelievable from three-point land, 10 out of 20 for 20%. They were 0 for 6 to start the game. They shot 10 out of 20 from downtown in the second half of that three-point land. Leading scorer for them was Moss, who was 4 for 9 from downtown. Pretty impressive with 15 points. That'll do it here from the F.G. Clark Activity Center. But in 27 minutes, the men will take on the Devils of Mississippi Valley State, the Delta Devils. That comes up in 26 minutes from right now. And we'll have that broadcast for you right here. I'm Chris Powers. For all of our crew here that behind the scenes that do the good job, we'll send it back here and be back in a moment here on the Southern University YouTube channel.